Hey there, everybody. Robert Taylor with Wonderscape Creations. Continuing on with another video for our material with our um, amazing tool that's being developed. So we've gone over the general gist of the material instances. Now, in all of the materials, there's a lot of similarities too. Obviously, there's RVT here for those that want it, visibility mask so that you can do your caves, and then yeah, the landscape layer blend node. In two of them, there is an auto material layer, and one of them there is not, and instead there are three path options for painting. Allows you to turn stuff off. Global variable right there. This is where all the information is being held at for the biomes for the auto material. But what we are focusing on the most here is the this mass of nodes right here. This is the mask math that I've done for all three of the materials. If I were to go here and open up the other two, you'll see stuff that is somewhat identical. There are obviously differences between all three of them because it really depends on if there's an auto material and if so, how complex. But this stuff is necessary to make the physical material output node work. It's also necessary for the grass node. If you choose to utilize it here, you can. However, with 5.5, just be aware that they are going to be adding a more powerful version of what the grass node does into PCG. So yeah, we'll be going in that direction as soon as 5.5 comes out. So essentially here, once you have the math plugged in, you have to have the physical material output. Node that's right here. And you'll make these right here. I'll go ahead and go to those in the files. They are physical materials. So, just right click, type in physical material, and then you open it up. So here in the physical material, the only thing that I currently care about is the surface type. Now, because I moved this from another project, it says surface type 3, and it may say that for you as well, for Biome 01, who knows. But right now, there's nothing there but default. So that's why we're seeing surface type 3. So in order to harness physical materials and auto materials, you're going to need to go into the project settings. And when you're in the project settings, you need to go down to physics. So inside the engine section, and then the physics mini section, I guess we'll call it. You scroll on down here, and you'll see here we have default. Surface type 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I go ahead and I make this, we're just going to call this one grass. Now I come over here to biome 1, I see grass. So that is how that works. That way, when you're walking in grass, you hear the grassy footsteps, maybe some rustling leaves that break, some, I don't know, whatever visual effects you want to have, or if you're on a dirt road, then dirt, billowing up, things like that. That's what that's for. Now, if you're not going to be going too heavily deep into that and instead wants to utilize PCG a different way, because right now, how PCG works when sampling the landscape, it samples two things: the paint weight of each layer and the physical material. The paint weight, even though it looks like there's like 6 different textures here or materials, there's only one material, the auto material. So it can't read this than more than one thing. So that's what the physical material is for. The other option, and the option that I will make sure is also there, is the debug option. So essentially, set up a system that'll take a picture of the landscape and then look for the specific colors so it knows where to put stuff. So those are the two options that you're going to have for you auto material people, and they will both be accessible in PCG. That's stuff that I will be working on next.